Whew. Y'all, I'm going to start it off the same way I normally do. It's been a day. Hey, y'all. APG Jamie here. And today, we can't get our heads on straight, so we're going to have some really crooked lines. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Hashtag Third Thursday. And I'm so happy to be here. And I'm so happy you're there. Hey, Hottie Popo. I've got a new song for you, Hottie Popo. Just saying. People going to start rumors about us. We'll get to that in an hour or so. I'm happy you're here. Thanks so much for being here. This is a live stream filmed before a live internet audience. In the description, there's some information you might want to peruse. That means just glance at, look at, get familiar with kind of thing. Hey, Susan, how are you? We have Susan and Popo. Not the same Susan, different Susan. I am going to start off talking about myself. You know, it's my favorite subject, me. I've been having this ear thing going on since the tail end of April. And I had a teledoc thing on May 1st, and they prescribed some steroids, and that helped. Okay. We went on a trip. And then on the way home, we had some on the way up, we had heels and stuff. But on the way home, we had the heels and things. And you know how that can change the pressure in your, hey, Deborah, in your ears. And, you know, it's like being in an airplane almost. Anyway, by the time we got home, my ears started bothering. This was my right ear, okay? My left ear was okay, was normal. I've had tinnitus or tinnitus, however you want to pronounce it, for a long time. That was nothing new, but the ringing got really loud. And then it felt like it was when you get water in your ear and you have that underwater pressure thing and the underwater sound where everything is muffled but intensified. It's weird. It was weird, is weird. Anyway, so I had that. And then probably about a week after we were home, I went ahead and called the teledoc again. And they prescribed a different steroid. And the doctor I saw then told me, says, well, you know, you might want to see an ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor. So I set that appointment at, and of course, gotta wait a couple of weeks. So I got in to see her. And she did all the hearing tests, and my hearing is normal average for a person of my age. Okay. And then the left ear was starting to do this whooshing, whoosh, and when I say ringing, it's not like ring, 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 ring. It's like ring forever, And then this whooshing thing, and then the pressure in the left ear. And y'all, I was just really getting beside myself because it was, I couldn't really watch television. And then the robotic sounds. Oh my God, robotic. When you're listening to someone speak and you get that robotic sound, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, Deborah. I already said Deborah. Amber. So happy y'all here. I appreciate it. Each and every one of you. Anyway, I'm talking about myself. And of course, the ENT put me on, let me say, everything was normal, I must have, surely I have a nerve thing. That's where your brain thinks You're hearing, that's what tinnitus is. Your brain thinks you're hearing this stuff, but you're really not. So your brain is hearing and putting those thoughts and sounds in your head, and in your ear is hearing everything else. So she put me on a medication called gabapentin, which is very common and for neuropathy. Diabetics, people have neuropathy. Typically, people on chemo get neuropathy. And for whatever reason, I guess I have neuropathy too in my brain. Oh my God, y'all. It has been a day for the last 2 months. Hey, Mary Ellen. So happy you're here. I'm just, no, not an ear infection. There's allegedly no fluids in my ears. My eustachian tubes are okay. Yeah. Yeah. They just happened, and it's switching now. It's switching back and forth between the right ear being okay today or the left ear being okay today. Now, I also suffered absolutely horrendous headaches for about 2 weeks. It would be on one side or the other side or straight down the middle. Or it was like wearing, when you put on the winter toboggan hats, it was like one of those. And when I say horrendous, I mean worse than a migraine. Okay. Because I get migraines too, just not real often. And I will throw this out there. Yes, I've had those little mini strokes in your little brain where they go, boop, I'm a stroke. That kind of cart. Anyway, so the ENT says it's neuropathy, or it could be you had a stroke and it's affecting your hearing, or your brain hearing, not your ear hearing. It's two different things. Bizarre, y'all. It has been flipping bizarre, uncomfortable, bizarre. Can make you sad, not necessarily depressed. It's kind of different. It's just been. So I'm taking medication that makes me wonky. All right. And I was just doing it at nighttime, which was fine because it was helping me sleep. It was like amazing, y'all. I was sleeping almost all night long. It was crazy. Yeah, earring, which is not that unusual. Yeah, nerve pain. I don't really have nerve pain, but my ears, I do get shooting pains in my ears. It's just weird. So I'm on that medication, which makes me wonky. I may speak funny. I have issues with typing, typing words, spelling words, thinking of words. It's the medication. It's not actually my brain, even though it's my brain. So I get tired. How can I tell? I can't tell. How can I? Oh, if I'm wonky. Oh, girl, please. I'm more wonky. It's almost like I'm not going to associate it with being drunk. I have been drunk. I mean, I used to drink. I was a youngster, y'all. It's true. I was young once in the 1900s. It's still so funny to me to refer back to my teenage years as the 1900s. Anyway, it's true. It's not like being drunk, although it sort of is. It's a combination of being high. Yes, I've been high before. Okay. Illegal contraband. Not anymore. No. I just do real drugs now. Evidently. It's a combination between being drunk and being high. Okay. Without the fun stuff of being either of those. Now I'm just wonky. I can't necessarily walk. I feel off balance. Every once in a while, the room will spin. I don't spin, but the room will spin. And again, it's all in my brain. It's not really happening. And sometimes I get really sleepy and just cannot stay awake. And other times I'm awake and I have about 3 or 4 hours in the morning, because I take a pill at night. So when I first wake up, I'm supposed to take my other one, even though I have a cup of coffee first. Because, it's nice to be kind of normal. So, I have a few hours in the morning where I'm stable, a few hours in the afternoon when I'm stable, and a few hours, or well, I say a few, I'm talking 2 or 3, you know, before bedtime. It's been interesting. The headaches have stopped so far the last 3 days. I am keeping a list too, by the way, because it's like, I don't know if this is the ear thing, the medication thing. I think it's the medication thing. The ears are okay-ish. Both ears seem to be back to their normal ringing yesterday. And so far today, it's normal ringing. Now, loud sounds hurt. Actually, it feels like it hurts. I don't know if it really hurts. It just feels like it hurts. And I could just, it's just pitiful. I'm telling y'all, it's pitiful. I can't drive. Well, maybe I drive better this way. Y'all, that's not true. I don't drive. I've not been driving because if I feel this way, I'm probably acting that way. And being behind the wheel of a vehicle is not a good idea when I'm doing good sometimes to walk across an empty floor. Okay. So when I've been watching YouTube, I've been watching on the television because I have better control over that volume on the television. And I've also, in whichever ear is bothering me most that day, I put one of these earplugs in. You get these at the shooting range because here in Texas, we like to shoot our guns because we got guns. Everybody's got guns, good people, bad people, everybody. You can wear them out in public. You can have swords and brass knuckles and whatever other kind of thing you want. Almost, pretty much. You just can't wield it around like in a threatening, crazy kind of manner, but you can have it on your hip in case you need to shoot somebody or stab somebody or chop off a head or a hand or I don't know, whatever, fingers. So you just squeeze it up and then you stick it down in whichever ear is bothering me the most that day. So I have a lot of those all over the house. All that just to say, I'm so happy you're here. It makes me happy that you're here. Lazartan. Yeah, my husband was on that for a while. And your ear dizziness stopped that day. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh my goodness. I know it's like I don't want to take this, but it may be working. I've also, because you know how everything is on Facebook, how you can fix this and that with your bodies. So there's this tapping thing you can do on the back of your head. And you can rub your ears, on like this, and you can pressurize and depressurize, pressurize, depressurize. And I've been doing that too, so maybe that's helping. And also, I've been doing my neti pot more often, especially since we have the Sahara Desert floating overhead, falling everywhere for I'd say at least a week, maybe a little more. Anyway, and it's hot. Oh my God. I could just go on forever. It is hot, y'all, and dry because we've not had any rain here at our house for a month, I guess. Been a while. So anyway, y'all. Okay, we will get off of that subject. Just please understand, I am more wonky than normal, and I don't like it. So we have happy mail. We've got some happy mail. This was a surprise from Sue. I will not say her last name, but she'll know who she is. And y'all know it's ATC a day month. Oh, Gail, no worries, darling. No worries at all. I'm just happy you're here. Thanks for being here. So anyway, she has an issue with chemicals, not to tell y'all her business, but glues and all, everything, all that stuff has chemicals in it of some sort or another. And I inspired her to try to make an artist trading coin out of fabric. Look at this, y'all. How cute is that? Now, Aleene would be very pleased that Sue actually sewed this on with needle and thread. And we have lace with a fancy stitch on it. And we've got these adorable flower beads. This is all hand sewn, y'all. Look at that. Magpie Sue. Okay. And she wrote me just a touching note. And I just love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just thank you. Y'all, sometimes I feel like thank you's not enough, but I can't think of any better thing to say other than that. And then the happy Diane, who I've known for years and years and years, and I've hugged her in person more than one time, was she makes greeting cards and does stuff. I don't swear to this, but she used to, and I assume she still does, take these cards to the women's prison near her or sends them to the prison. I'm not sure. So it's a ministry type thing. And she had this purpley one, which made her think of me because y'all know I like the purple. And it is so lovely. And she even says, as soon as I opened it up, I'm like, oh, it's purple. Y'all, it was so funny. And then I opened it up and she says she came across it and the purple made her think of me. So she knew I had to have it. Anyway, thank you, Happy Diane. And that's Happy Diane, not Happy Die as in Packer Die. Okay. Anyway, thank you for that. It's lovely. So this is my typical schedule. I've been doing really well about staying on schedule. Okay. I do work off of a schedule. I have scheduling stuff here and ideas, and my list just keeps growing. And anyway, thank goodness I have a schedule. It's loose enough I can move stuff. So this is still pretty good. Oh, I need to add back in here. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, y'all. This started yesterday. Right here. Same 6 Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central. Guy, Tanya McGuire has started that back up again. And I must say, I did influence her when she was here. I'm like, I really like doing that. And I've had several people ask me if we were going to do it again and how much they enjoyed it. So we're doing it again. And that was yesterday. You can find that video, my video yesterday, same 6 Wednesday. This is round 4, okay? And we have Lisa, My Eclectic Life, Maria's Miscellany. Hopefully I don't flub up. Tanya McGuire. Did I say Maria's Miscellany? Barbara Clark, Jean Peter Artist. I think that's everybody. Anyway, links to their videos will be in mine. And y'all, we started off with my stuff. It was a good thing I had all that stuff gathered up before my medication. That's how I'm timing things. That was before medication. Is that me on that ATC? I don't know. Let's go back and look, Gail. Well, I guess it could be me. Isn't that is just the sweetest thing? Sue, I don't know if you watch the recordings or not, and maybe you're a lurker. Hello, lurkers. Hello, Messy. Anyway, that was that. This is still me, only in a new format, so to speak. Oh my gosh. I know I've been laughing more because I don't know. I'm freed, I guess. So I have a new song. I kind of worked on this in one of Rosemary Morris's live shows. I don't know, back in May sometime. Anyway, I'm liable to mess it. Lobble. That's a word, y'all. Lobble. To mess it up. Okay. hang on. Let me get a drink of water. Oh. Hottie Popo will be somewhat familiar with it, and some of you that use it's a real word too that were there may be somewhat familiar with it. Okay, but I've expanded. I'm gonna sing it any day now. The tune may change. I don't know. Lots of disclaimers here. Yeah. Happy to boot de diddy. Blah blah yada yada. But crack gap, don't never la singing a la popo under glass with laughing off your you know what. Maybe not every time, but this first time for sure. And repeat till you are tired of singing it. Then wrap it up with yeah. Happity boop de bitty. Yeah. Oh, my brain just goes in places. And that was part pre-medication and post-medication. Did you see that? Did you see that? La singing a la popo under glass with laughing off your you know what. Yeah. Oh, you should be in my head these days. You should be in my head. I am so happy that background whooshing. Here's Popo. I'm so happy that background whooshing has stopped because it makes it hard to sing when all you can hear is whoosh and ring. Anyway, so my dear secret internet admirer has sent another package. These come from the Amazons, okay? So they're surprise packages. I will be so sad when they stop because surely they're going to stop one day. Oh my goodness. Oh, 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, that might be a little too much. Anyway, wait till you see what they sent. I don't know if it's a male or a female. I'm assuming it's a female because, most of it is. So anyway, look what we got. Look. This is chipboard, y'all. Real, not fake chipboard faux chipboard like I use. See, it even says that. Medium chipboard, 4x6. How fun is that? I've not decided what we're going to do with it. I've thought about some stuff. Let me cover that address up. Anyway, I didn't even know that envelope was in there. Ta-da! Surprise! So we got these stickers. Y'all, I couldn't stop reading them. It's like for think Halloweenish. Okay, think Halloweenish. And these are labels. They're stickers, and it says cow's body improves combat effectiveness. Long-term use requires persistence. Y'all have not read all of them. Some of them I have. These, now I've read that. Okay. Upside down. Reindeer's eyes increase confusing. I don't need any of that. Do not use over lake to avoid injury. Tongue of gecko. Super sticky. It is tonic. Avoid contact with the body. It's a tonic, y'all. Okay. Beaver teeth increase corrosiveness. Some of these words sound made up like me. The shelf life is short. Please consume as soon as possible. Okay. Rare horns of lizards. Oh, my husband would be happy to see this one. He loves horny toads. Horrible appearance. Do not use on an empty stomach. So you can give this stuff to people. It's like, here, have this Kool-Aid. Oh no. Air of wild dog. Slight smell. Easily ventilate. Please cover after use. Y'all, it was when I got this, we were in the car. Of course, my husband was driving and I was reading. I was trying to read these because you're like this in the car, you know. Claw. Look how many there are. There's like 1 million of them. Claws of crabs. Vulnerable. Please be careful. Handle with care. There's like how many? One? There's like 4 of each sticker. There's a lot of them. Dragon scales, long-term storage. Avoid direct sunlight. Doesn't say what it does, but unless long-term storage is what it does. Flamingo neck, just for Aleene. Stay vigilant. Children need to be used under the supervision of an adult. Children always need to be used under the supervision of an adult. Mouth of whale shark. Large capacity guarantee. The capacity is too large. Please keep it when not in use. I don't quite understand that, and I will stop reading that because that is probably enough of me yapping. When we go to use these, I'm not going to put it back in that one. When we go to use these, we will read whichever one we're using. Okay. I love it. My secret internet admirer. Thank you so much. And the clickety clack sound or my pet babies going in and out the pet baby door. This is from Maggie in New Zealand. I always want to say Australia, and I know that. Tick her off. Sorry, Maggie. Anyway, she won a giveaway a while back. It's been a while back. And she got it, and she sent me a thank you card, which she didn't have to do, but thanks, Maggie, I appreciate it. Beautiful envelope. Look at this. Sent us some little lacy lace. Look at this cool card, y'all. Look. Just look at that. It's got pockets. I love the pockets. And she's making these as artist trading coins, the hexagons. So we're going to call those European trading cards, artist trading coins. Yes. Bottles in a miniature diorama. I agree, Susan, 100%. And look at that. Aren't these just the cutest? And love, and it's got sewing around here, and this is faux sewing, not that that matters, but I just mentioned it. And it's like a postcard, y'all. So cool. And then look at the card. She has a YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna remember the name of it. Get Messy with Maggie, I think. Did she put it anywhere on here? No, she didn't. I think it's Get Messy with Maggie. Anyway, I do subscribe to her, so, you know. And I be sharing everybody's videos a lot lately. I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but I bet Twitter noticed it. And hardly anybody is on Twitter anymore. What's up with that? It's like Elon Musk got the Twitters, and now There's hardly anybody. There's hardly anything on my Twitter feed. Well, it's almost all still political, but you know, there's even less of that. I just share videos to it mostly since it went crazy with the political poop. It just, I'm like, no, I don't want to, you know, when too many of my friends post too much political stuff, I just have to quiet them down for a while. I just have to do that ignore thing, you know, for like, what is it, 2 days or a week or something. Speaking of ignoring, for all you lurkers and newbies out there, I'm so happy you're here. Just, yeah, Instagram. I do have the channel today set to you have to be a subscriber to chat in live chat. This will stop or slow down bots, you know, those ugly people who put those ugly things in chat, because they have to subscribe and be a subscriber for two whole minutes, y'all. That's not hashtag. That's 2 whole minutes to chat. And bots and those trolls are less likely to do that. So if you want to chat and you're not a subscriber, I'm sorry, you will have to subscribe to be in live chat. Otherwise, you could just be a lurker, because I love lurkers, because I am one a lot. When I watch on TV, okay, I can't chat because you can't chat on the TV. Well, you can chat, but it doesn't type, and it won't, no one will read it. And no one knows what you're saying except yourself. So it doesn't really matter, but you can still do it. It's like when you talk to the people in the movies, it's like, no, don't open that door. I already know what's back there, but don't open it. So, you know, that kind of thing. So this is our SCUFS journal. And we do typically work in it on the live days. And we're going to try to do that today. Try, y'all. We're going to try it. So, which that's a fun YouTube channel to watch too. It's the Try channel. It's Irish, and we love Irish people because we love how they speak. They have funny little Irish accent, and we loved Ireland. It's just wonderful. Anyway, so these are some of our prior pages. Most of them, all of them, have pockets of some sort because I like the pockets, y'all. See, they just happen. I don't do them on purpose. I don't go, oh, I'm going to do pockets. But, you know, oh, look at that. Stuff just flying all over the place. Oh, and one more thing. You just add this on there. I've been having joint pains and joints I didn't even know I had. I'm blaming the medication. So it looks like a tag, but it doesn't come out. But there's one here. Whole life is an experiment. Bless my heart. I'm an experiment. But y'all already knew that. My husband, y'all should have seen him when he was looking. He says, I love that picture of us. And he's pulling and pulling. I'm like, it doesn't come out. It's a fake. It's a real pocket, but there's nothing in it. It's just a fake thing. So, and all that just to get to this. We only have 2 left here before we have to make a new one. Yeah, it could be the medications. I mean, I've had a few muscle cramps, which is kind of weird too, and very unpleasant when your thumb does that. It's like, I want to move. It's like, ah. So anyway, the reason I thought of that is because my index finger was like, I'm not happy. So, and I can't tell the volume I'm speaking. I don't know if I'm talking loud, if I'm talking quiet. I don't know. Take me as I am. Boy, just pitiful me. I'm walking away now. I gotta get the basket. Because it's time for y'all to start thinking about numbers of file. Which file are we going to pick today? We got a whole basket of folders because it's studio cleanup folder stuff. So we have a bunch of folders, and a live chat member gets to pick a folder number. We'll go with the first one because that's the easiest for me to count to. So it's between 1 and 43 is how many folders we have in here, I think, mostly. So pick a number on live internet person and chat, please. I can count and lag. 22 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Is that it? 22. 22. Got 22. Okay, let me put the basket away. Oh, fix the number on the thing. Because we don't have 43 anymore. 42. Okay. Get back over here. There we go. All right. Let's see what kind of treasures Gail picked for us today. I have to write it down because it's my law. Gail number. Not that it matters. Really, it doesn't. But, I write it down because I'm interested, I guess. Oh, my life. Y'all, I'm just going to say this. Serendipities just falls everywhere for me. And make a wish. Live your dreams. My dreams are weird. I don't really want to live those these days. Oh, look, it's got 59 cents. I wonder if that was for a whole page or just this it's got had to be for a whole page. Mine camera-ish. Wrong way. This way. Oh, thank you so much, Missy. I hope you sleep well, darling. XOX. It's a new thing I just made up. And we have this funny already. And look, it's got a folded up corner on it. And it's got, y'all, I hit the jackpot at the charity shop. I think I was medicated when I found them. I found a whole bag of bull clips as if I needed any, but hey, when they're 50 cents, you buy them, a whole bag of them. So I got a lot of them. And then this looks like packaging or a box, and it's shiny, and I like it. Oh, and then we got a piece of cardstock that's embossed and has words in the background. I think I made that. Oh, umbrella long dress, free size. What does that mean? Oh, paradise. Oh, and we got more artwork. Oh, we got a whole thing. Well, not a whole thing. I guess just the running people artwork. This is a painting that is typically at the Museum of Fine Arts, as well as this one. Some Matisse. I like Matisse. Way back in early Darcy UK, who's you now may know on the WWW as Darcy Marshall. She had a challenge where we did that. What's his name? Benetton. Yeah, where you have a postcard and a postcard to and from. Yeah, imaginary peoples. And she did that 1 year. Was it 1 year? Maybe 2 years. And she would give us a location, and then your postcard came from one or the other person that month from that location. And I think I did more than one Matisse piece. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. So we're probably going to use that. We'll pull that out. And I like the umbrella thing. And do I like that? Actually, I like this a lot. We'll put those over there. And we have some Wilson Jones Company kind of ledger paper. So we're going to pull that. Oh, look, we got another big old piece of that. That must have been on 12 by 12, y'all. And we have some green. Oh, we got an eagle. Eco. Not that. And this is scrapbook papers. Actually more of a paperweight than a card weight. And I think is that just one? I guess that's one. And we got some of the same. Ooh. I bought antique, vintage, whatever, music paper, and I scanned it, and evidently I printed a piece out to see how it printed. And this was a long time ago. So let's pull that out. We have Nap. Nap. Where are we at? Deutschland. Ha! Yes. Okay. So let's put this back in here. It's not out of play. It's just being put aside. Not asunder, just aside. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use that serendipity word again. I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all saw me counting, right? Y'all saw me counting. I didn't pick a folder. Look how well this is going to look with this here paper. How's that not serendipity? This is. It is. Just let me say it is. Okay. So first things first, let's cut out Olga, because that's her name, is Olga. Okay. Ask me how I know her name is Olga. It's not because I'm so smart. It's because it says so right there. Cutting straight lines. I don't have straight thoughts, and my lines are not straight. They're okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's a nice piece too. That is film buffs enjoy the cinema. Oh, maybe it's not I thought it was a picture. I thought it was a painting. It looks like a painting I've seen down there. There's a couple beach paintings. Anyway, this is going to go back in the folder for now. Okay. Really like the eagle. I would sing a song. Fly like an eagle to the sky. Fly like an eagle. I can't remember any of those other words. That's the mitigation. I just, yeah. Just whine and complain all day. That's all I do anymore. Broken record here. How was your day, Jamie? Oh, it was just, yeah. Anyway, so that we got those. And I love this. I don't know why. Long umbrella dresses. She could be wearing an umbrella dress. Look, she's got a black line right there. She could be an umbrella. Poof. Okay. I like this. I bet I got it in Happy Mail because I don't remember opening any packages that had that on there. But I like it. I don't know what we're going to do with anything. And this has got a compassy looking thing. We got lines, so we can cut straight-ish lines. Oh, and there's lines on that side too. Let's cut this out. Anyway, it was blank. See, I'm so scattered. The music tablet, because it was a tablet, had blank music paper inside for students, when they were learning music. Now, I did take a music class in middle school, junior high, as we called it back yonder, back then in the 1900s. And I was taught some of that, but I don't remember any of it. So, can you believe I was in a choir class? Well, actually, it was a music class. It wasn't quite choir, but my voice carries. I have a Texas girl, Texas voice. Well, I don't know how girlish it is, but a lot of girls in Texas have this voice that just carries on for miles. It's because our state is so big. We have to have a voice that just keeps going and going, Energizer Bunny style. Okay, we put lines on a line. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not actually thinking about a thing. Right now, the only thing in my mind is these lines. Oh, let my spirit carry me. There, thanks, Gail. I appreciate that. Don't think I want. Should we put it on that side? Because that just makes it interesting. Let's go look at our punches and see what kind of punch we can get. A border punch. Border my punches. Punches my border. Now, last time we played with a border punch, it annoyed me because it actually cut out the border. It didn't leave a border. It cut out the border. And it didn't make me happy. What is these? Let's get this one. Okay. Y'all got stuff packed in here just right. We're going to get this one. Did we play with those kind of edges seem familiar to me? No. Oh, right here. Okay. We're going to play with this. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Okay. Maybe it won't even work. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Let me shuffle. Shuffle this stuff. Oh, look at that piece, y'all. Oh my gosh. It's got little numbers on each one. That is so cool. We have to keep that forever. Or at least till we use it. You gotta line this up over here. And it almost worked. I guess we have to go back over here. And okay. Line that up. Oh, Hottie Popo messed that one up. I know it was her. We just won't maybe use that part. Okay, good enough. Straight dot. But it wasn't anywhere near straight. Okay. scrap, throwing it out. I'm going to put that in a recycle box. Maybe we won't pull it back out. So now we got this thing. We got these, y'all. Oh, some of them are busted up. But you know, it's Artist Trading Card a Day month. So maybe we will save these little bits and put them on a card or a coin or some such thing. Fiskars or fiskars, however you want to pronounce it. Hey, Leslie. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you, lurkers, for being here, too. I really appreciate that. Appreciate your time and spending it with me and all that good stuff. I just feel like this needs to be here. It's what I feel like. I don't really want to use, I don't want to use the name part. Even though I'm following a line, I have to think straight thoughts. Almost worked. Almost. In the genre of art journaling, almost is good enough. Pull that out just a little. Cover that edge right there. I think I want that. And we're going to rip it. Whichever way it goes. It cut almost perfectly straight. Okay. We're going to put that there. Shake and bake and high yoked like that. Okay. We're not gluing yet because nothing's permanent. We're still just fooling around. I just wish that wasn't so shiny. Sanding block. I know I have clear gesso down here. And matte medium would knock it down. Actually, clear gesso knocks it way back. And matte medium not as much. And I think that will work for me. So now let's switch over here because now we have a squirrel. Y'all should see me trying to do dishes, and my husband's not really liking me cooking. After him being old. He said, I'll just do it. You just go sit down over there and watch the YouTubes. I'm like, but I don't like the YouTubes you have on yours. Yeah, that's really much better. Can you tell? Not really. Where'd the other one go? I better not sand it because I might only use one, and whoever wins the leftovers might want it shiny. They might want it shiny. I don't know why I don't want it shiny, but I don't. Oh, it could be a booklet because it's already got a folded. I bet this was a box. I bet. Okay, put that away. These sanding blocks are available from your local home improvement store in the sheetrock department. I have a whole box of them from when we first built our studio. I was actually doing sheetrock myself because I can do that kind of thing. I used to could do that kind of thing. Let's not say I still can. That's going to be a booklet. It's going to go this way. Oh, yes. Yes. My brain said it's going to go that way. Or do we want it to go this way? I think I actually like it better that way. Okay. We've still not committed to anything, which is not a bad idea. Just, because I did that yesterday. I was working on something and I committed to it. And then last night, and I woke up this morning and I'm like, I could have done it that other way. And the other way would have been more butter. Hey, Janice. Yeah, exactly, Janice. He's just been ushering me. You'd have to go back and watch the beginning. It's like this whole 30 minutes montages of issues about me. So, and I guess I should have stated back then, if you don't want to hear all this yah, you need to. Oh, yah. Is that in here? Yah is not in here. How do you spell yah? I'm waiting for spelling people. Yah. YAH. Does that sound right? Yeah. Bird lady. Just YA? Yeah. Okay. We'll have to add that into the song somewhere because that's fun to say. Yeah. Maybe we should add tump. Yeah, tump. Because I like the word tump. I like that word. Tump. Like wheelbarrow, tump a wheelbarrow over. I know, I'm all over the place. Welcome to my brain. I like the numbers. Okay, let's cut that. Oh, stuff is falling over back there. Oh, watch out. Stuff is going to fall over here. We're going to have the lances all around me. Okay. Now that side's not straight, so don't line anything up with that. I want the numbers. Now I'm eyeballing this, y'all. We saved the word. Okay. Now we can cut this side. And it will be perfectly straight and squared up. I pronounce it so. Oh, really? Grandmothers are called yah. I think either way is good too, Janice. But I like the quicker version of 2 letters. Oh, well, we can cut all that off. I couldn't see it before because I cut it upside down because I was trying to make it straight. So let's line this up here and we can cut all that excess off. What difference does it matter? Because you're going to hide it underneath there anyway. So why bother cutting it off when you can use that for glue space like that? Like that. Oh, and y'all, about the same 6 Wednesday, y'all know what I noticed? Okay, hang on. Let me get one, and I'll show you what I noticed. It was so funny. Of course, a lot of things are really funny in my head. Don't fall. We're trying not to make a crafter lynch. Not that one. For heaven's sakes. You want to actually have stuff on it. Okay. So in the same 6 Wednesday, it was stuff from me. And I have library cards. They're real library cards, that they use at my local library. And it's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that they use all the 1, and when all the 1s get filled up, then they flip it over and they use all the 2s and so on and so forth. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Glenda, how are you, darling? It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. And no worries at all. Anyway, I sent everybody one of these, right? Because I thought it'd be fun and unusual and all that. And when you cut these apart, They actually have a metal, I don't know what kind of metal, it's silver. It's like a really thin thing. I don't know why it's in there, but it's in there. Maybe it's a tracking device. Oh my God, Google's tracking me even here, even now. It knows what I'm thinking. Anyway, everybody, including myself, we all navigated. Hey, Janet Nash, how are you, darling? We all navigated, and it was having the number 2 on the top position, which was really funny. Everybody did that, including myself. And then I stopped myself. I'm like, no, I want number 1. But you'll have to go watch the video to find out what I was doing and everybody else was doing. But if you notice, I do believe everybody had the number 2, which I thought was funny because in reality, it's round 4. And in hindsight, it's hindsight is perfect, even when you're medicated. Number 4 would have been the best one to have on top because it's round 4. And there we have it. My long explanation, my little rabbit trail, my squirrel trip, because I'm scattered. All right, so back to this. Yeah, we can have it like that. And we can have that like that. And then this will go here-ish. Oh, I didn't make the noise. What was that noise I made? I already forgot. Woo! I don't know. And that. Or do we want it on top of the music paper? Kind of like that better already. Maybe it's this I'm not liking. Like that. Take that away. I think it was that. Felt wrong. Outer place. Bring that down. Okay. I think it may be a little too much map. Not enough musical. Oh. Trying to channel Dee Dee. It's still under that little lip right there. Okay, that feels better to me. How's that feel to y'all? Yay, Janice. You're going to have so much fun watching them. And I thought it was funny. Well, another thing, Quinky Dink, I thought was funny, but I won't say what it was. You'll have to find out for yourself. Well, if you think it's not a Quinky Dink, it's serendipitous. Okay. Leslie think it's good. Thanks, Leslie. I'm kind of liking that. It's kind of feeling about as wonky as me. Okay, let's get the tear ruler. Let's see if we can tear this. Let's see. Tear it. Sort of like that. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we've decided this is going to be a booklet. Perfect. Recycle box. Okay. All right. I think we'll just glue that down and not even put a pocket there. Oh wait, we got it. We got our Maltese we got to use. Don't forget. I don't think he was German, though, was he? Yeah, see? Janice recognizes serendipity everywhere, too. We could just put her on there. But then we'd be covering up all of our pretty image thing. And somehow put an eagle on a Dutchland map doesn't seem right, y'all. It's just something not right about that. But we'll hang on to that anyway. Okay, so the booklet can also be a pocket because I like this. I don't like the back, but I like this. Don't like the back. Free size. What the heck does that even mean? Henry Matisse, was he German? Dutch? Well, it says Dutchland. I guess, I always associate Dutchland as Germany, but I could be totally wrong because I don't know that part of geography. I do okay with America, North America in general, not necessarily South America. I kind of like her sitting there like that. But then that's going to make it awkward when we flip this up. Will it make it awkward? It'd be weird, be unusual. I'm an unusual kind of girl, especially these days. I got to think straight. Don't be scattered. Think straight. You can do it. You can do it. This is just slivering now. Not to be confused with Harry Potter's House of Slithering or whatever that is. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm not a real big bot-ed person. HP Hewlett Packard. That is just awful right there. Sides are straight, so that's perfect. Oh, and the Tate. Yes, Janet. I've been to the Tate. Did I see it? I probably did. If it's a permanent fixture. I don't remember. You're probably right, Janice. It probably is. Dutchland is Germany. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. Okay, Maltese is French. That makes sense. Yeah, not Harry. No, Harry wasn't. He was in something else. I just remember Slithering because that was the one where all the troublemakers seemed to have been in. They did that whole thing, the slithering, they stick of snakes and, bad juju, whatever jujus, juicy juice. I like that though. That could be a pocket. I'm struggling with how to make this the booklet thing. Whew. But have her there too. We can do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Let's be fancy today and ink. Yo, didn't it's true. Be like she's in a frame. Even though the top is crooked. We'll pretend like she got stolen. They cut her out of the frame. And that's fine. It doesn't match up exactly, but it's fine. We're going with it's fine today. And this is archival coffee colored ink. We're going to do the inside, even though we're going to put some paper in here. We're still going to get our little edge done. Okay, perfect. Put it up so you can find it in a minute. Put it back where you got from. I try to do that, y'all. I try to put things back where I keep them. Then that way they're always there, and I know they're there. Let's go ahead and ink on this edge. Now that I saw it, we're going to ink it. I don't know. Because it's going to be hanging out. Might as well. You know what to say. You might as well. You got the inky pad in your hand. Just do it. Now, you're not going to see that side, so we're not going to ink that. Okay. All right. Put that back where we had it. Mostly thusly. And then this goes right in there. I'm almost ready to commit to that. Almost. Something tells me not to fully commit to that. Yes, Janet, I was in London before the COVIDs. Actually, the COVIDs kind of followed us home. We were there in, oh, you're right. I'm sorry. See, here I am, back and forth, back. Hey, Marion, glad to see you. That's that scatteredness. Henri, it is Henri Maltese. Yeah. I bet he is French. We were in France too. We went in October before the COVID. I can't remember the year. It wasn't 1900s. It was the 2020s. Yeah, it was, I guess it was 2019, 2020. Yeah, I don't think I was that accustomed to you or even knew you at that time, Janet. That's what I'm thinking. Or did I contact you and tell you we were going? I contacted a couple of people I knew were in England and the UK that I knew at that time. One of them I was going to meet up with because we've been online friends for a long time, but she had an accident in her garden. I think the day we got there, and she was unconscious in her garden, maybe even overnight, because I had texted her when we got there. Anyway, and I didn't hear it from her till the afternoon we were leaving, I think. Anyway, she was unconscious in her garden, and a neighbor found her, and of course they took her to the hospital and stuff. But anyway, so I didn't get to meet her, and the other people were actually too far away to travel to London where we were. And I even contacted I think, was it Sarah or Kylie in Scotland, and that was, she told me how much it was going to cost, and I'm like, oh no, I would not want to put anybody to that kind of. Anyway, we went to Italy, London, and France, Paris, and Paris. Everybody kept telling us, try the snails, try the snails. And it's like, I've had snails. That's nothing new to me. I eat new stuff. Anyway, I'm not quite ready to commit, but that's probably going to go that way. Let's go back to the little booklet thing and let's grab this stuff. This is decent weight cardstock. I really do want her. Let me get her lined up the way I want her. I'm thinking I want her like that. So, get some glue. We're going to get the art glitter glue because it's got that little fine tip on there. I'm going to glue her up. Don't be twisted, girl. It's not time to do the twist. That's going to be your new location. And you know it's all about location, location, location. Yes. Perfect. That's your location. Okay. All right. And we're going to, that feels upside down to me, which is weird. Why would something feel upside down? Everything is upside down. I'm going to glue that there. Get our heavy duty Aleene's original tacky glue, my favorite. But let's get the glue on that we can toss to the side, and we'll get this piece of handy dandy plastic right here. I'm gonna look at chat. Hey Vaughn, good to see you. Yeah, we had the plague back at Christmas. It was a gift from my daughter. We'd done so well. Anyway, and actually some of the issues, the medical issues we're having, or are ARE, not or ARE, listed as long-term plague stuff. So it could be that, but when you talk to doctors, they won't actually say that, but yet these things are listed on the long-term side effects, continuations, whatever. And I actually kind of felt like my ear brain thing, whatever, was a virus on account of it did get better when they gave me steroids. And I don't know, we know a fair amount, not everything, but we know some stuff about medical poop. And steroids will help you when you have viruses. Okay, just saying. So, and I did get better. My ear got better when I was on the steroids. Just saying. So, I don't know. How did I want that? I think I want it that way. So we're going to line it up perfectly. Yeah. Get my wooden roller thingy. Anywho, just saying. This is going to be beautiful. And it's going to be unexpected. I know. And then when my left one was going, I was kind of hoping, I could get steroids for that. But of course, the ENT put me on the gabapentin. And my next doctor's appointment is next week. with somebody else, a different, I got going to see a different doctor that was recommended by a friend. Yeah, Monday. I have another doctor appointment Monday. And then I'm going to get an MRI, but that's not until July. So, like, you know, if it's an emergency, you'll go to the ER. So, anyway. That's what's up with that. Now I'm going to trim this around, okay, so that it's going to actually be sturdier and all one piece. So when we flip it up as the booklet, it won't be flippy floppy. It'll just be flip, not floppy. Maybe. Now I'm going to tell you what I advise, but I don't always do. Let your stuff dry fully before you try to cut it out. Because the paper, cardstock, card, faux chipboard, all of that, they get damp and then they get weird. Kind of like me. I don't know if we're flipping or we're flopping. But we're definitely not all together. We're going to have to ink this again. We've now introduced a new edge. We have to. It's the law. It's the inking law. That's as perfect as it's going to be. Did you put the ink back? All right. That's kind of a hard habit to get into, y'all. Putting stuff back where you keep it so you can find it for the next time. I mean, it makes total sense to do that, but it's kind of hard to do. But once you get in the habit, it gets easier. Okay. So that's perfect. I need some water. Yeah, see, Vaughn really got that. I'm great as far as a lot of that long-term stuff goes. My husband is great. He was blessed with high blood pressure, but he's good. You know, we pretty much got that under control with the medication, and he's doing fine with that. Y'all, I gotta get something to chew on. Have my off-brand Pringles, which I like because they're saltier than regular Pringles, which you shouldn't eat when you have tinnitus. You shouldn't eat salty foods. Just saying. There's a talk with my mouth full. Okay. Happy with that. Okay. Gotta go mostly sort of like that. That will mostly sort of like that. Maybe more like that. That's perfect. Flip that. Flip that. Pocket. Okay. We have paper. Fortunately, this folder came with paper. Upside down paper, but it's paper. And that's going to go in here. But it's only going to match up on this side. I'm not into this company's name. Get a ruler. Okay. So we need it like 4 and 2 tick marks, which will make it 8 and 4 tick marks. It's going to be practically perfect. Oh, look out. Oh, I knocked it down. It's all right. It didn't break. Lining it up perfectly. Y'all can't see it, but I can. Even with my eyes closed. Okay, open, open, open. Cut from the same straight side. 8 1/4. Okay, we got that. There's the ruler. 3 1/2 minus 2 tick marks. Okay, 3 1/2 minus 2 tick marks. 3 1/2, 1, 2 tick marks. That's how you measure. That's how you're supposed to do it. You have cutter, Indy? You should. You will when I tell you I got this. Half price from the Hobbit Lobbit. I think I got like, I think it was around $30. Okay, y'all. They had all their sewing fiskars stuff on sale for half price. Well, of course, I got this monstrosity from the paper department. I didn't know it was going to be half price. And then the checkout girl, or the checkout manager person, I don't know what they're called, walked by and she says, "Oh, that's half price." So my checkout girl goes, "Great." I don't know why the girl walked by, but she did. So I got it half price. That's my short, long story. It was around $30, and I like it a lot. It is heavier than the average ones, but I can grab it and pick it up like this. And it stores right there like I kept my other one. You know, this comes out. The plastic is starting to pull up right here. I've tried to keep the plastic on there to protect the numbers. And it snaps under there. It's very sturdy with rubber feet. It has the disc cutter. And what I will tell you is it is permanent. Permanent. It's never has to be replaced. It's forever. And this is, you know, the little guard thingy. And it will actually cut straight if you hold the paper with the guard thingy. If you just do it this way, it's not necessarily going to cut straight. You got to hold the guard thingy. And this side, the metal thing, the metal edge is sharp. Don't run your finger on it. You know, if there's something stuck on there, don't run your finger on it. You got to take my word for that. Anywho, so we got that scrap. We need just a little, look at that. It's almost perfect, y'all. Or, oh, it's not long enough. Could we get 2 little slivers out of that? We can get 2 little slivers out of that. Let's just cut it right there. Put it the other way. Oh. Anyway, I need to look back at chat. So I can hear people telling me how wonderful and lucky I am. Because that was like, what? Because I had saw that, a couple of weeks before I bought it. And I told my husband about it. I said, I'm going to save my money and ask Santa, because it was around Christmas time. I don't know if it was this past Christmas or the one before. Time is not important anymore. And I told him about it. And he kept telling me, well, you need to just get it. Everything's going up in price. He doesn't talk like that. I just make him sound like he talks like that. And just go ahead and get it. I'm like, no, I don't want to spend that kind of money. Yeah, I don't want to spend that kind of money, but I'll let you spend that kind of money, right? Y'all know, you know exactly what I'm saying. So then I'm like, well, okay, I'll just get it. And that's when I got it. I went in there to get it, and it was like half price. I mean, how can you not like serendipity? It's amazing. Just covering up this little edges. Cover up. That's why you're going there. Could be perfect. Hold on. There. Okay. We got just a little edge down her. Don't want to put the numbers upside down. I just can't do that. I know a lot of people don't have a problem putting numbers upside down. Well, unless everything else is like all wonky this way and that way, then it's okay. Y'all not even going to see much of this at all. It's just to cover up the white edge down here. I know everybody's going, you need to cover the whole thing. And I'm like, no, I'm not covering the whole thing. Just the edges. You'll see if my brain still matches up with what's currently in my head. Look at chat. I did make serendipity paper once. And a lot of people call it Franken paper, which is fine, but I like the sweeter terminology of serendipity paper. But Oh, that sounds big, Gail. Gail's got a big one, y'all. She got a big one. Okay. Where'd that other piece that I cut that I shouldn't have, but I did? We're going to use it. Straight. It's almost perfect. We're going for it. Ha. Perfect. Where's the ink? We're not inking that because it's not fancy. I have a big guillotine. It's not really movable because it's like, I think it is actually close to 50 pounds. It's one of those you drag it in, unless you can get the UPS man to put it inside your living room. But then from there, you have to drag it to where you want it. You got to drag it. And then when your husband gets home from work, you're like, come help me put this up on the counter, you know, and you get it up on the counter. Because I think, you know, you're picking it up off the floor all the way up to the countertop, which is on average 3 yards up, and or 3 yards, 3 foot, bless my heart. And you put it where it's going to live. And that's where it lives. That's what I did. It is the same guillotine that Nick the Booksmith bought last year. HFS, HS, FSH, I don't know. And anyway, it's one of my most viewed videos. And she's done a great video on it. With some great guillotine tips for everyone anywhere using whatever kind of guillotine that's got the little platen that tightens down. Anyway, and I do use it. And actually, the manufacturer thought my video was so great, they sent me a free replacement blade, because that one does wear out. I've had that for several years and I've not worn it out yet. So, but of course, I'm not, you know, making books with book boards and stuff like that. I just cut paper and faux chipboard with it. Boy, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that's the noise I was making. There we go. Okay. Put this. I got to get my tiny stapler. Actually, a regular stapler probably would work, but I'm showing off my tiny stapler. Oh, but wait, there's more. Because we're just going to staple it. We're not going to bind it with thread and all that. I got to match. I got to match this set. It's important that it's perfect. I need I should get some of those binder clips. I just was saying I bought. Where did I put them? Those would actually be better. What did I say? 50-cent haul or something like that? Redunculous, I tell you. Okay. And they do still have, oh, that one's really good. A lot of tension on them, which is good. Some of them evidently got used more than others. That's typical. Oh, I also got one, a bag that had brand new ones and still in a box. They were still in a box. I'm like, what? Anyway, when you're staple binding, here's a tip. Your instinct is to go from this side, like when you're sewing, but don't do it. Go from the outside. Now you can see your that's your spine. You can see that. And if you pre-plan, you can mark exactly where your staple comes out on your stapler. Can you see the magic marker? Magic marker on both sides, because you can think it's straight, but it's not straight. Straight thoughts help, but they're not the answer. Always the answer. So you line up that straight line, and then you line up this straight line, and you believe it's going to be straight. Ha! At almost on the money. I mean, that one was practically perfect. That one's more perfect. Okay. And you go put the tool back so you know where it is the next time you want it. And unless I was going to use it again in a minute, I wouldn't put it up. But because I'm not using it, and I know I'm not, I put it up. Okay. Here's the real test. So I mean, you know, that's pretty good right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you come inside. You make sure that, yeah, those are poked down. Those are good. Those are perfect. Perfectly good. Right where they are. Burnish. Burnish. Or bone fold. Bone fold, not a real bone. Oh, y'all, that's so, look at that. It's going to take it a minute to decide it's a, or, you know, to realize now it's a booklet. All right. Okay, now let's come back to this. Bring this back. I know. We're probably going to do it, but I just wait until the end. That's going to be a pocket. Mm-hmm. I'm looking in the screen, and I'm going to look at chat while I'm looking over here. Yeah, Travis, hey. Yeah, you do need one like that, Travis, if you do any kind of quick little staple binding. Those long arms, they're not totally unreasonable. I think I got that one $15, $20. I mean, I think it's a store brand, but you know, if you don't use them often, it's perfectly fine. Oh, Janet. Oh, a tonic, a baby trimmer. Oh, cool. That's cool, Vaughn, because those are a nice little size. I hope I haven't missed anyone coming or going from chat, but you know, it's like spelling and math. Not my forte. Not my forte either. I think I'm going to line it up with this line here, which means we're going to lose whatever's under it. As if I would even dare to pronounce those words. Oh, but I like the schnitzels. Just throwing that out there. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's commit, because we really know we want that. I'm going to leave it open on this side for a pocket, even though I don't intend on using that as a pocket. But we're going to do that because it said so. We're going to use our heavy duty glue. That's our open side. This is the bottom side, because it is cardstock. Okay, I'm having a moment. Yeah. It was just a moment. It's just, you know, it's gone now. Okay. Just one page, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now this one's going to go. But this is not, this part's not going to be a pocket because that's, you know, lightweight matte paper. I know matte paper is, you know, pretty usually pretty good stuff. We want that. We want the numbers. We want the numbers. And I know the edge is not flush, but that's okay. I guess I should glue this before I try to line it all up. Not, yeah. Well, we'll put glue there. Bless my heart, y'all. My moment came back. Oh, a lot of glue. A lot of glue. Not that edge. Yes, that edge, because we're gluing this whole thing down. Oh my gosh, I'm okay. You have to take my word for it. Word for it. That's fur. Like on a cat. Okay. Come on back up. Now the top is pretty well lined up with the page. Slide. Come on, slide. I said slide. It's not sliding. Okay. Go back up. You can see my numbers. For some reason, I think need to be there. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Flip it over. Why are y'all stuck? Oh, because that's the pocket. Yeah. I am something else. Yeah, oh my gosh. That's the pocket. That's, I gotta put that plug in the computer. Why is that stuck? Because that's the pocket. Oh my gosh. You're just so brilliant. That's the pocket. Okay. All right. So let's trim this because it's not making me happy. Be all sticking out like that. There we go. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm not sure that was a medicated moment. Or just a regular. In my head, both pages were stuck together. It was stuck to the last page, y'all. In my head, that's what was going on. That is not what was going on. Okay. So this is going to get glued down. It is. On some of these, we've left this flap. We included it as part of the page design. That word is used very loosely. Loosely. Okay, and I feel like I need to smoosh that glue out. Why do I feel like I need to smoosh this one out and not the other one is beyond me. But there we have it. If truth be told, there we have it. Okay. That is just amazing. We've accomplished so much. Watch out. Okay. And she's going to go there like that. And it's going to go, whoo, or sound of your choice. Okay, but that's a pocket. That's a pocket. This is the open side. Yes. 3 sides. 3 sides make a pocket. 3 sides make a pocket. 2 sides make a tuck. 1 makes a tuck too. 1 makes a tuck too. 1 can make a tuck as well also. That kind of too. We got too much glue. Your baby wipe. Somebody got a little glue happy. Too much glue. Over here. We're just kind of smearing it around, almost making it worse. I'm turning the baby wipe so I'm getting a clean-ish edge. There we go. I feel better about that now. We know that's the important thing. My hands are wet now. Oh, baby wipe juice. Okay. We want to put her perfectly where we wanted her. Is that where we wanted her? Because that seems to be where she's going. Oh, I wanted to line her up on that line. Oh, y'all. Let me forget. Okay. Let's put some weight on it so we can wait on it. Get these scraps over here. I'm actually going to put more weight on it. Hang on, I got to go under the desk. No, around the desk. Oh, I knocked that down. That was good. Pick that up while I'm down there. Might as well pick it up while you're down there. Put that back in the... Yeah, we can add that. That's perfectly fine, just like that. Okay. Oh, my weight looks a little messy. She looks like somebody's been flinging water and paint on it. Okay. Here we go. And we can wait on that. Okay. We can move on to our tag. But what we're going to do is we're going to add this fancy word to it. Can't talk cutting. Okay. Let's put this with that. Oh. Okay. Prize. Why does it say prize and not price? Is this from another country? Is it from paradise? I don't remember buying anything from somewhere else. Oh, but you know what? Some of the stores I shop in, they probably get stuff from other countries. Just saying. Okay. That will help us maybe recall that it's a Deutsch map. Speaking die Deutsch. No, I do not. Speaking die Deutsch. You can't even speak English sometimes. Okay. I'm actually going to put the pen in the glue. Just like that. Okay. So, because this is going in the pocket, we need to cover this side because I don't like this side. Now we have some pieces of map. You don't want to use that. The winner of the folder will get that. I might want to use it, but I'm not going to. So we have these bits. Okay. That's not upside down, so that's actually perfect. we're going to collage. Hey, Neil. So glad you're here. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We've got chat set on. You have to be a subscriber to chat in live chat. It doesn't cost you money to subscribe. You are free to unsubscribe later, although I wish you wouldn't, but you know, whatever makes you happy. Because we'd love to have you in chat, you lurkers. Thanks for being here, y'all. Okay. I think I want. Okay. Where's that? There it is. That. Can do that. Let's see, his wingspan is way more bigger, but that's okay. We can clip his wings and keep him at home. Okay. But this is, now I know everybody says you don't have to sand shiny stuff to make the glue stick, but it makes me feel better when I do. And this side of the tag, the clothing tag, is shiny. Oh, it's got plastic on. Look at that. It's just coming right off. That is wonderful. I guess. I don't know. I hope it's not lead or asbestos. Okay, well, now we have static. We have static. Fortunately, I have anti-static right here. Okay, maybe that'll, but it's still shiny-ish. Not looking at chat, I'm sanding off more plastic, I guess. Good gracious. Put that back where it goes. Pick up more plastic. Oh my gosh. Picking up that plastic. Okay, I feel better about that. Get that dog hair off of there, for heaven's sakes. Champa's always trying to get himself everywhere. Okay, I'm looking at chat. Yeah, Paradise must be another country. Yes, we subscribe to keep the trolls out and those bots. Because last month, y'all remember we had one and they was really racist. I don't remember what they said, but they was racist. Mm-hmm. Barbecue burgers and dogs. Are you going to get some of that, Vaughn? I hope so. What is the pink and off-white thing? Pink and off-white thing. This thing right here is a actual 1 pound weight. Oh, excuse me. 2 pounds. Look at this. I'm 2 pounding it. I'm pounding it too. It's a weight, and we're waiting on that to dry. Play on words. Oh, you know what? That's what I. Oh, spider. No longer with us. Actually, I could use this down here to bring that in, and then put this on, and then that will put us all our. Oh, except the music paper. Well, that's all right. We don't need no stinking music paper. All right. Let's glue to that. Because I'm going to use glue and not fluid matte medium. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Glue. And I'm using glue because this is heavier weight stuff than what come out of the bottle. I have more, don't worry. We're not going to ever, forever run out of glue because Hottie Popo told us a month ago, thereabouts, that glue may become an issue in the supply line. I don't know how true that is. I pretty well trust Hottie Popo though. So, anyway. Only thing I didn't get extra of was the glitter glue. But who needs glitter? Not Barb Owen, I can tell you that. Now, I want to pick that up and move it. So let me get a picker-upper assistant. Palette knives make excellent picker-upper assistant. Let me put this back, go back there. Okay, throw that behind me. Okay. With this going on first, probably around there. Then this all the way to the top. We have a little glue left on our thingy. Put that there. Okay. This. We gotta get that one off because Popo messed that one up. Like that. Don't worry, we're gonna come back and glue those too. Don't worry, sweetheart. Darling. Okay. All right, now we can trim from this side. I would prefer that everyone trims when it's dry. Stuff cuts better. Right there. Perfect. Right there. More perfecter. Okay. Oop, got a little something over here. Okay. Where's my roller? This makes it get happy married. It makes the backside of what you're rolling dirty too, or whatever side you're rolling on dirty-ish. Okay, cut that. Perfect. Free size. I think that means I take it to mean one size fits all, which is not actually even true. One size does not necessarily fit all. Just saying. Okay. We have a loose end right here. Okay. Loose ends are done. Okay, can't talk, trying to glue-ish, straight lines-ish. I like those little numbers, how they're showing up on that punch part. Okay. Don't like that little paper right there. Don't pull it. It'll rip something probably. Okay. Let's get this little squisher thing. Gently. We're gently squishing it. Gently. Gently. Oh, y'all, that's so cute. Okay. Now smash it. Put the glue stopper back in. Which was a gift from my friend Vaughn. Just saying. Thanks, Vaughn, because I'll still love it. And that is from Zandra, who used to have an online store, Paint and Paper Studio, but she closed it. We still love Zandra. She has a YouTube channel too. Scraps to Beauty. Are y'all impressed with how I thought of that so quickly? Just saying. Okay. I'm going to heat gun this for a minute. Heat gun, y'all. I hope it's not making too much noise. Looking at the chat. Well, supposedly if it comes in a bag, you saved money. But Amazon actually, in reality, they don't make money. I used to be a seller on the Amazons years ago. And they kept raising their storage and their weights and all that, because the seller has to pay for storage by the weight and by the size of the item. So the item could be like 2 pounds, but take up, oh, you can't even see my hand. Take up, where's my other hand? There it is. Yeah, huge size anyway. That's me. It's a complainy kind of day. Okay. Really not done because I want to. I know I shouldn't use the German or the eagle on a German map-ish kind of thing, but I'm going to because I really like him. So we're doing it. We're gonna do it. You just wait and see. Heard it later. Close that up. Put it back where you can find it. Okay. Come here. We're gonna tear around just a little more. Thumbs width more, which is about an inch. That's about an inch, y'all. Did y'all know that? From your first knuckle to the end of your finger is about an inch. Not exact. It's about. In case you need to measure, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And an American dollar bill, regardless of the denomination, is about 6 inches. And from the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose, when you turn your head sideways, opposite to the left, right hand to the left, is a yard. That's 3 feet. Just saying. That's pretty good for somebody who don't answer no rulers. Hi, Angela. And yes, it depends on if you have a gloss paint to begin with or regular acrylic craft paint. Regular acrylic craft paint tends to be flatter than student grade or professional grade acrylic paint in the tubes or the bottles. In which case I would use fluid matte medium, but that's because I'm not a big fan of having shiny. Although sometimes I like shiny stuff. I'm contradictory that way. That's what makes me so difficult. I'm APG and I'm difficult because, I'm easy, but I'm difficult. Figure that one out. Because that's what I say. I'm like, oh, I'm easy. Oh, no, I'm difficult. You know, whatever today brings, that's what we are. And if we put him like that, we can save more of his wingspan, because originally I had him like that, but that would be wrong. We could put him kind of like that. Kind of like that. It's where he's going-ish. Glue, glue, glue. But essentially, it depends on if you want a matte or a gloss. Also, you can use water, but you don't want to use more than a quarter ratio of water to the amount of paint you have, because then the polymers in the acrylic lose their sticking ability, sort of, and they may flake off. I've not had that happen with paper, but if you're working on a canvas of any kind, whether it's a canvas board or a stretch canvas, it will flake off. Just saying. Also, if you're trying to make a opaque paint translucent, you got to add a lot of stuff, because it's going to be hard to make that translucent. All right. Now we need some fluffy materials, and we've got mostly greens. Let me go see what I can find. Did that help, Angela? I hope. Ah, the pattern. I see. I play with the gel plate, but I am no expert with the gel plate. So I would not be much help with that. Oh, this one might be perfect. Except it's good. Well, it might be perfect. That might be perfect. Let's see. Let's bring our journal back down. Remove our weight. We've probably weighted enough. Let's play on words, y'all. Oh, that's actually looks maybe too bright. Okay. Let me go back over. Let me go back over to the fluffle department. We have lots of fluffle choices. Here's one. Here's one. That's the problem. Too many choices in the fluffle department. We could also do seam binding. Well, let's try this. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Because that feels too bright. With this one, which I thought in my head would look better, but it does. That's no. Then we have this one. Tony McGuire really likes this one. And actually that, it's not, because it's the same colors. It's just not bright. Or we have this one, or we could use this one with that. Let's see what that looks like. At my charity shop, sometimes when they get fibers, they will put them all in a bag and sell the whole bag. Just saying. That's true. So it's nice to get a whole bag of fluffle stuff for $3 when, you know, That's $6. I think I want, I think that might, we're fixing to see how that's actually gonna. This is, I don't know what kind of yarn fiber stuff this is, but it actually is a circle. And look at it just stretch. It's like crazy. Look at that. It's like crazy stretch. Anyway, I just had to show you because it's kind of fun when you stretch it out like that and you'd be all like, what? Okay. That's going to go like that. That's going to be too long. That's all right. Getting a hole punch because we're going to punch a hole. Yes, Vaughn, there is a difference between fluid matte medium, which is fluidy like a heavy cream, and then the flat, the gel, which is a thick gel. There's a difference. You want fluid matte medium if you're thinning down. My opinion. Okay. When I put floofles in, I tend to twist them together to make the part I'm putting through the hole smaller and easier to go through the hole. Still takes a little work, but it's possible. Okay. Now, one floofle is definitely too long, but that's all right. We'll trim that. It'll be all right. Okay. Pulling the little blondie ones. When you're pulling tight, you have to be a little careful. You don't want to break your hole, which is not hard to do if you didn't reinforce it. And that is definitely too long. So we're going to cut one short and one longer. One short and one longer. Because I like them different lengths sometimes. A lot, often. Okay. Marsha Brady always said often. And she also said SCUFS. I think it's okay. What do y'all think? Just learning. Oh, Angela, I'm so glad you're here. I do have, listen, I'm going to promote myself now, y'all. I have some older videos. It's a video series called Tips. What's it called? Tips, Tricks, and Whatnots. I don't know how many are in the series, but there's a few of them. And it's got tips, tricks, and whatnots. They're kind of short videos, especially for me. I mean, I think I kept them under 10 minutes. Just saying, to promote myself, because I can, because this is my channel. Just saying. I like it. It's still wet-ish. I guess I need to round this corner because that looks weird. That's not going to work. I got to use the tweezers. And no diamonds were applied in this process today. But it's not too late to apply a diamond. Just saying. What do y'all think? That's actually the bag. That's the side I want. Visible. Is that too much floofle? Is there such a thing? Too much floofle? Floofle falafels? I think I'm going to call it done. How do we feel? Do we feel anything about diamonds? We don't have to put diamonds. There's no law. Thanks, Gail. XOXO Vaughn. Yeah, I get that a lot. I can be somewhat amusing because there's a disconnect thing. Anyway, especially more so on the medications, which we are now moving into my almost back to clear-headedness time period of 2 to 3 hours. But I do know a lot of stuff. I've been doing this a few years. Been around art my whole life. My mother studied in France, in Paris, gay Paris. I like this little, look at that, y'all. Isn't that just fun? We didn't put anything in there. That's all right. It's perfect. I think it's good. I think it's fine the way it is. I don't feel like I need to put a diamond on there. What do y'all think? Should we put a diamond? Diamonds are forever. You get all these scraps. I normally am only live for a couple hours, but today, evidently, I spent 30 minutes talking about myself, my current issues. So let me scooch that as we bring back our leftover folder. Because somebody's going to get the leftovers. Alive. Oh, we didn't use one of those, did we? We have 2 of them. My life. Let's use that. Will it fit in the pocket? Heck yeah, it's just going straight in the pocket, just as it is. All right. So leftovers. Alive. Where's my? I have a list of rules. Must be present in live chat. Have a U.S. mailing address. 1 number and 1 number only. Between 1 and 79. After APG types the word go, any numbers after the word stop are disqualified. After the word stop are disqualified. Must be present in live chat. The bingo ball is dropped, and the first one closest without going over the ball number will win the leftover stuff. Okay? Leftover treasures. Now, I know there's not much left in here, but I've already added to this one. To see, we didn't start with a piece of white paper that's actually got stamping on it. Not good stamping, just and deli paper. We'll leave that in. This is really cool. Just saying, that's a keeper right there. And this fun little tag, and this is paper I made. I might have just used embossing paste over an already made paper. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I will add to it because I always do. So let me put that back there. We got to set up our things so we look all fancy and I'm checking the screen. Well, thanks, Gail. All right. Okay, that looks fancy-ish. Enough. All right, I'm getting the bingo ball, Dilly. Start thinking about your numbers between 1 and 79. Now, I had the issue of some of the balls falling out through some of these little places. I wired them up. They're not going to fall out anymore. See? No ball fallage. No gravity here. Here's my thingy. Here's my thing. Right, I'm typing the word go. So start putting in U.S. mailing address, people. One number only, between 1 and 79. Okay. And we'll pick a ball. We roll it that way. I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. Makes that awful noise. And we'll give everybody, I don't know, a few minutes. Lurkers. You are welcome to play too. Just saying. And I do have the subscriber to play or to be in live chat set, not because I'm necessarily looking for subscribers, although I welcome new subscribers. Thank you so much. But because it keeps the bots and the trolls out, because they don't like to waste their time subscribing. They just like going around saying ugly stuff about whoever they feel like saying ugly stuff about today or this week or tomorrow or whenever, because that's how they are. That's how they are. Oh, another thing, while I have your undivided attention and you're still putting numbers in, at the Hobby Lobby, if you have a Hobby Lobby, in their spring collection, they have what they call table runners. Said table runner is colored cheesecloth. Okay, it comes in mustard. It comes in a darkish green. It comes in a lighter green. It comes in a blue. And then it comes in a darker blue. Those are the only colors I could find. At your local stores, you may find a red one because they had some red stuff, but they didn't have that color at mine. And what you want to do is you want to wait for your 50% off, okay, so you can get that. Or when they clearance it out, because, you know, it's not spring anymore, and they may already be clearancing it out, just saying. So, hey, Julie, Neil, Marion, Gail, Angela. All right, well, I'm going to type stop. Because since Colleen, I'm blaming Colleen. Since Colleen and Kathy Berger now doing Thursdays, it's hard for other people to get here because they be watching them, which is perfectly okay. All right, I'm unloosening the thingy. Which way does it go? We're going that way. Did we get a ball? It fell out, but it went behind there. I got it. I got the ball. We are ball number 18. 1-8. I got to write it down because it's my law. Ball 18. Closest without going over. 24, 13. Sophia. I'm going to say is Julie. Girl, you just got right in there. Get the leftovers. Now, here's what you got to do. Okay? You have to email me or otherwise message me somehow your mailing address. Okay? If you don't get me your mailing address, I can't mail you the leftovers and the extras that I will put in there because I always do. So, thank you so much, Gail. Have a blessed day. I appreciate you hanging with me so long. Thank you, darling, for all your efforts and hard work and modisms. My mailing address is in the description box. The word contact is actually part of my email address, so it is all one word. I'm on the Facebook. I'm on the Twitters, which I think is, what is it? I think it's Artist Poet Girl on Twitter. Instagram is APG _Jamie. Yeah, I think that's it. That's enough. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you, Julie, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Your likes, thumbs up, same thing, y'all. Bless my heart. Kind comments, subscribing. I invite you to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Click the bell for notifications if you have your YouTube account set up for notifications. Thanks so much for watching, and happy arting, y'all.